had a really good time. I really enjoyed the course. It actually went way too fast. I felt like it went in a blink. Even now, every time I speak to someone who's thinking about doing a boot camp, I always recommend Northcoders. I'm Calogero Costanza. I graduated from Northcoders in 2021. That was June. And I currently work as a full-stack developer at Barclays. And there's a constant learning. That's the best part of the job. And because we have a fairly big team and we always have big projects, and there's always some changes that one can pick up and learn new tech. Before Northcoders, I used to be a customer relations manager at a big traveling company. I used to deal with issues from customers, so like a customer service kind of role. Always been really into tech, but what got me into into software development in general was HTML. A few years ago, well, more than a few years ago, I did a bit of HTML for MySpace. I really enjoyed the visual aspect of it. In 2020, I picked it up again. I tried to research what else is there, realized there's like JavaScript and other languages, and yeah, it got me really curious, and I wanted to know more about tech in general and build things, I guess, and create new stuff. Northcoders, when I did my research, while I was looking for a boot camp or a course, Northcoders was one of the only ones, I think, with some really, really good reviews online. And everyone was talking about how supportive the environment was and how diverse it was. And I felt like that was the right place for me. Yeah, the support was amazing. There was always someone available to help you, whether that was just regards to some challenges that you were trying to solve or trying to understand what you were supposed to do. But sometimes even when you felt a bit low, let's say, I don't know, you felt like all the information that you were getting was just too much and you didn't know how to handle it, there was always someone to talk to and someone who was reassuring you, and yeah, it was great. I think during the boot camp, what was great was that you were paired every day, or mostly every day, with someone else. I think for someone who might not be confident or maybe a bit more shy, I think it's a great way of getting rid of that, because every day you have to sort of like speak to someone new, become friends almost, because you're going to be pairing for a day or two, sometimes even more. So I think that's one good thing. I remember we got some help in setting up our CV and sort of like helping us with cover letters and trying to spice them a bit more up, let's say, to kind of show our personality. I was very lucky to apply for one role and get the role pretty much a week after the bootcamp. They did a hiring partner presentation, and which got me really interested in the role. I think I remember it was the tech that they were talking about, and I really wanted to learn some of that tech because we hadn't learned that in the bootcamp. And yeah, that got me really excited about it, and I applied for that role. From the first role at Vue, I had to learn Python. And in my current role, we use Java for our backend side of the projects. And yeah, so I've had to learn Java, still not 100%. And the main reason for that is because coming from the previous role, I brought a lot of React experience. So I've been leading the front-end side of things at Barclays, at least in my team. There's a lot of other tech that I've learned and I guess worked more on the DevOps side of things. I think Northcoders prepared us for anything that would come at us by learning the fundamentals with JavaScript, which is a very easy language to learn and very readable, and understanding that you can apply the same logic to other languages. And it was just about learning new syntax. Yes, some might look a bit more scary than others, but you apply the same principles to whatever tech you're using. If you're thinking about it, do it. During my time, there was the phase where you get your homework before you even join Northcoders. So you get your homework, you learn JavaScript, and you start working on some challenges. This is also a way for you to figure out whether you actually enjoy it or not. And you can also take more time to say, ooh, maybe I'm not ready yet to take the challenge. I need to wait a bit longer. But in general, I think that's a really good way of figuring out whether you actually enjoy it. Is it something you want to do? But at the same time, what I thought also, which is another great thing about Northcoders, is that you get a lot of support even before you join the bootcamp. And that's another way for someone to meet other people who are trying to get into the bootcamp and make new connections, learn together, and yeah, just share experiences, I guess.